Recently, I received a question that said, do you think that your brand needs to be available throughout all social media platforms? Right now, I'm heavily focused on Instagram and my blog, but do I need to expand to all of them? So you need to find out who your audience is, how you can reach them, and also what their goals are and what your goals are for your business. They're not a visual type of audience and you are a visual type of person, then maybe Twitter isn't where you're trying to post all your pictures. Maybe they're better on Instagram, or maybe you should at least focus more of your efforts on Instagram more so than, say, Twitter if you're a photographer. You want to put more of your efforts on the platform where your followers are going to be for your particular item, product, service. I would secure my social handles on all platforms. If I thought I might use them one day in the future, you want to keep them consistent across all your platforms, and they may not be available one day in the future when you decide to use them. So that's why I say I'd go ahead, get them. I'd set up just something, have a presence there. That way, if someone else wants to expose you, say, to their audience when you're promoting across platforms, or maybe they're on Facebook and you're not on Facebook, it would at least be somewhere where you can be building an audience. And if you decide not to use it, at least it's there one day in the future if your business might work out for that platform. For me, I have a lot of followers on Twitter because that was the first platform that I started to grow, versus maybe on Instagram where that came second. So I'm still growing that audience, but I'm always trying to tell my Twitter followers, like, hey, if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Keep that in mind on each of your platforms that you're trying to always cross promote. And another reason for that is because if something were to ever happen to that platform, or if those followers stop using that platform, you want to make sure that you can connect with them somewhere else, which is why I definitely say start an email list so that you have these people's contact information off of those social media platforms and can start building a relationship with them. If I share it on Twitter, I'm sharing it usually on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all the social platforms at the same time. So I use them to work together. I am on all of them. I am more active on some of them versus others, but you have to just kind of build your audience and go from there. And just remember that you can't do everything, so do what you can. Be good at that platform. Make sure that you're touching those relationships and building them. I'm Brandy of bloggingbrandi.com, where you can find tons of free resources to help you brand your business. Don't forget to check out the description below, where I'm including all of my links to my social media guides, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can get more followers, learn how to get them to engage with you, and get your profile on point so that they'll want to follow you and engage with you. How do I actually get people to engage with me? Look the part if you want them to engage with you, right? I've included all of these checklists in the description below. Check them out. And I want to know, what questions do you have about social media? Leave those comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.